Okay, hi guys. Welcome back. I got the best interview right here now today in San Diego, in the West Coast. We're gonna visit one of the best barbers in San Diego, and he's located in Chula Vista Mall, inside the mall. He's a great barber. He's owner of the barber shop, so let's go check him out. I'm right here with the Famous Barbers. I got to present one of the good barbers right here in San Diego in the Chula Vista Mall. So we got here Sandro. I appreciate Sandro coming over here. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Thank you.
What it
Thank
do,
you
what
for
it do?
giving me this interview. We're right here checking him out. Like, I got a lot of respect for him. He opened his whole shop. He's been competing for a while. Like, since I know, like, been cutting for a while. So I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Okay, what's up, man? First of all, what got you in barbering in reality?
Okay, so mind you, I'm 30 years old now. So when I first started barbering, I was 16 years old. I got started in New Jersey. That's where I'm from, born and raised. One time, I just used to like to get haircuts growing up. I would go to the barber shop like once a week, maybe twice a week. I would beg my mom to give me money to go to the barber
For real?
shop. Like
Yeah, I think that's
OD,
everyone.
you
Yeah.
know? And then I would just like want to do my own lineup, and that just turned into like I started doing my neighbor's lineup, and then eventually I just started. One day I cut my dad's hair, and he introduced me to owner of a barbershop, which was his brother-in-law, and he gave me like my first opportunity and stuff like that.
So after all that, after you're like when you were getting in barbering, how you saw your future living in that?
Honestly, when I first started, I didn't see a too crazy future, because
Yeah.
when I first started, I was not that good, and I was not making money like now. It's very different, but I was very young, so I was doing barbering from like 16 to about 18, and then at 18 I joined the military because I just I wasn't ready for the whole barber life at that time. I feel like, so I had to kind of go and get life experiences and just see a little bit more of the world, and then that kind of showed me like, man, it showed me what I love to do, which was barbering.
That's right. Where you got more of your experience? You say New Jersey, right?
Yeah, I feel like I definitely build my fundamentals in barbering, like as far as like customer service, how to treat a customer, how to hustle in this game, like how you're supposed to work hard and all those type of things. I built that foundation in the East Coast where I'm from because those were the barbers that originally influenced me. But as when I started barbering in California, I really just honed in on it and just took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
You know.
that's right. What was the fastest way to learn for you?
For me, the fastest way to learn, and I tell this to a lot of people, is of course you have to practice a lot, but you need to be around a group of barbers that push you.
True.
Like if you're working at a barbershop and you're making the most money in the barbershop, you should get out of there and go work somewhere where you're not going to make that much. Where people are killing your numbers. Because that's gonna just push you to the next level.
True, true. So talking about that, how long it took you to give at least a decent cut?
A decent cut, like I started getting paid for haircuts.
Yeah, like for young barbers, how long you like for you, but how long you took to give that decent cut? Be like, okay, I'm gonna charge $20 for this cut.
I mean, when I first started, I was charging already.
Yeah.
Anybody that I would get, I would charge.
Yeah.
You know, even if at first I would even like say that I was way better than I was. You know,
Yeah. I think a lot of people does it.
I would just hype it up
Yeah,
super
yeah.
hard. You know, just for the opportunity to cut someone's hair. But I feel like, you know, now I charge anywhere from 35 to 45 for a haircut and a beard. So now it's just a whole different game. Like I feel like it's all about presentation. If you want to control how people perceive you and how they pay you, you gotta create an image for yourself and market yourself in the right way.
And like you say, I think I heard your first haircut was your dad. Or who was the first?
My
haircut?
first haircut that I did on that someone let me do on them was my dad.
It was your dad.
Yeah.
My dad didn't let me to cut his hair at first.
Yeah. I was surprised.
Yeah.
But like I think he knew how much I was into it, because
Yeah.
like he would take me to the barbershop. You know, he was the first person to, or like him and my mom, you know, they would definitely take me to the barbershop like all the time, stay fresh,
Yeah.
get a clean
They
cut.
will see on your eyes that you really wanted to cut hair, huh?
Yeah, you know, he knew that I had an interest in it. You know, I was at that time I started buying all the stuff, you know, and it's like,
Yeah.
if you're not interested, you're not gonna buy
Yeah,
like, some
exactly. You need to
clippers.
go for it, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
true, that's
definitely just would go for stuff. Like that's kind of how I am. Go for it.
Okay. Like I know a lot of barbers do a lot of stuff. They get crazy experience. What was your most crazy experience in the barbering until now? Like the most that you say like, oh, like I didn't believe I did this, or I didn't believe this happened, you know?
You know, from early in my career, I always wanted like, I don't know, like not recognition, but like to know that I competed at a high level and came out victorious, you know? Like I think everybody wants that in their career at one point. Like it lets you know that, you know, you're doing something right. So yeah, I think just recently I won Modown 2019, and
Congrats.
in the creative thank you, in the creative category, and then 2018 I won creative category as well. So I'm going 2 years running in that battle, and to me that's a huge battle.
They
you
hadn't
know
took
what
your
I
belt.
mean?
They hadn't took your belt.
Yeah, I'm
That's
defending
right.
champion right now. You know,
That's
2P.
right.
We out here.
That's good. That's good. So now, talking about business,
Okay.
how long it took you from the start to now to open a shop in the mall?
In the mall. Okay,
You
so like I told you, my journey started at 16. So from 16 to about, I don't know, I was 16 in 2007. So like in 2012, I got out of the military and I pursued barbering full time. From that point, I started barber college. I got my barber license within like a year from that. And 2015, I opened my own barbershop. But it was a process from, you know, 2012 to 2015. Like I used to work at Fresh Up, San Diego, of course, got to show them love. Like I got a lot of experience working there. I worked with great barbers there. You know, I learned a lot about team building, how to deal with, you know, how to handle barbers and how to teach them to work together and stuff like that.
Yeah. You knew you were ready?
You know, this is a funny story, right? I was working as a barber at Fresh Up, and I was working right next to the owner, Sergio.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was generating probably like 2 G's to 2,500 a week consistently. You know, and at that point, that was really good money for me. You know,
Yeah.
you know,
Of course.
barbers weren't making that kind of stuff.
Of course.
It was
of course.
me and you know, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Me and Brooklyn was killing it.
Yeah.
You know, it was like we were battling, and Sergio too, of course. But you know, he's the owner, so we would be going back at it, and I was making really good money. And then my dad, the first person I gave a haircut to, mind you, he came to come visit me, and he was like, "Wow, you're making all this money. Why you don't have a barbershop?" And you know what I told him? I said, "I don't feel like I'm ready, and I feel like I don't have enough money."
Yeah.
Bullshit. You know, it's like
Yeah.
a lie I was telling myself. But and he was like, you know what? You're never gonna feel like you're ready, and you're never gonna feel like you have enough money. And it got me thinking. And then like the next week, we started looking at all these spaces. I probably looked at like 50 spaces.
50 spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of know that. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta look at a lot just to find the right deal. You know what I mean? It has to fit. Every deal ain't for everybody. You know, you gotta find the deal that fits you the best, fits
So
your life.
In reality, you just went for it.
Just you gotta go for it sometimes. I mean, I felt good because I knew I say build a stable clientele. I definitely had clients. You know, it's not like I was starting a barbershop, no clients.
Yeah.
You know,
That's way more hard. Yeah.
that's way harder, of course. But even still, it can be done. But if you don't have a lot of clients, that says that you probably don't know how to build clients yet. So maybe it's not good timing for you to open a barbershop.
Yes, of course. Do you think anybody can do it?
I think anybody that wants to do it can do it. I don't think anybody can do it. No, because there's a lot of stylist barbers that I'm sure you've seen it, that they throughout these recent couple of years they've been getting hyped, or
Yeah.
like there's clients that they see you how you live your life and how you work and how you make money, and they're like, man, I want to do that, and then they try it, but they're not really in it for the right reasons, and it just doesn't work out.
Yeah, true.
That happens a lot, right?
I see a lot. Barbers trying to hype it.
They be hyping it.
Yeah.
Keyword hype.
So, what would be a good tip for the barbers starting right now?
I always tell people that are starting off in this industry, just be open, be coachable, and just keep learning. You know, you never stop learning in this industry. Never. Even till this day, like styles change, trends change. It's continuously changing industry.
Oh, got it right here with Sandro, one of the best barbers right here in San Diego, like I promised. And I appreciate that. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it for you
Appreciate you, man.
receiving me right here and
Yeah, bro,
getting me
of
that
course.
interview.